We are very fortunate to have Congresswoman Judy Chu with us. She represents California's 27th district. She's a Democrat and has been in Congress since 2009. Her area includes Pasadena and San Gabriel Valley. First of all, I'd like to thank you for joining us today.
Oh, thank you. It's been wonderful being here.
I'd like to ask you, you have accomplished a lot in your tenure in the Congress. So I would like to very briefly ask you some of your major accomplishments, and you serve on some very powerful committees in Congress. So I would like to ask you if you could please tell us a little bit about that.
So I have been in Congress now for 9 years, and I was able to get on a very powerful committee called Ways and Means, which deals with all the fiscal affairs of the House. And in fact, I'm on the Health Subcommittee, so that's very critical for the future of our health care. I am also the chair of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus, so I advocate for the needs of Asian Pacific Islanders all around the nation. And that's why I am so active in making sure that I stand up for immigrants and those who come and made the diversity of this country richer. That's why when the first Muslim travel ban was announced, I went down to LAX to fight against it, to free the Muslims that were there. But I also introduced legislation to say that no federal funds would be used for the Muslim ban, and also introduced a resolution to talk about the accomplishments of Muslim Americans in this country. But I also am fighting against the child separations at the borders, and also fighting against President Trump's attempt to stop the family reunification immigration system. And in fact, I have introduced a bill called the Reuniting Families Act, which would not only retain that system, but also make it better.
You have been a champion of immigrant community causes. You are yourself the first Chinese American woman to be elected to Congress. Now, the current political climate has many of the immigrant communities, the minorities, concerned about their future in America. What can you tell them?
Well, it's so important to take back the House. This is a president who thinks that he can get to higher levels by scapegoating immigrants. I mean, that's really his tactic, to make everybody look down on immigrants as thieves, criminals, and terrorists. And he, in fact, says it straight out. I was there at the State of the Union when he said it. So this is a person who is not only corrupt economically, but corrupt in his morality. And we have to fight against him. So that's why I am so determined to take the House back, because we have to have a checks and balance in this country. We cannot let this continue.
What are some of the major things you're looking forward to accomplishing once you're re-elected to Congress?
Oh my goodness. If we take back the House, first of all, we want to introduce legislation that will stop this culture of corruption that has only grown since President Trump's time in office. And we want to reduce the price of health care in this country. Unfortunately, with Trump's actions, we have not been able to implement the cost-cutting measures that we wanted to. But if we're in office, that's what we want to do. And the thing that I'm really big on is having an infrastructure bill, because if we have an infrastructure bill, then we can get some very good paying jobs into this country. Also, we're able to fix our aging roads and highways.
Thank you so much, Congresswoman.
Thank you.